Before you take your next sip of coffee this morning, pause for a second. That familiar aroma, rich, comforting, maybe even sacred, has been your faithful companion for decades. But what if I told you that same cup could do more than just wake you up? What if it could quietly protect your muscles, calm inflammation, and help you stay strong, steady, and independent, all by adding one small spoonful of something simple? Let's explore that together today. After 60, our bodies start changing in ways we can feel. Slower mornings, weaker legs, maybe more stiffness than we remember. Doctors call it sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle that comes with age. But behind that fancy word is something real and personal. Climbing stairs becomes harder. Lifting groceries takes effort. Balance feels less certain. What most people don't realize is that much of this isn't just aging. It's a combination of nutrition gaps, inflammation, and slower metabolism. All things we can influence, gently, through everyday choices. And one of the simplest, most familiar rituals, your morning coffee, can actually become a daily ally in protecting your strength and independence. Today, we'll discover 6 safe, research-backed ingredients you can stir into your coffee to support your body naturally. No gimmicks, no miracle cures, just balance and awareness. But before we jump in, let's set the foundation. When you add something to your coffee matters. Some ingredients work best first thing in the morning, when your body's fuel switch turns on. Others are better after breakfast, when you already have food in your stomach. Balance. Even natural foods can cause problems in excess. Cinnamon, protein, even healthy fats. They're powerful tools, not toys. Think of your body like a fine instrument. It needs tuning, not flooding. Awareness. Every person is different. If you're on medication, have diabetes, kidney, or liver issues, always double-check with your doctor before changing your routine. And if your body sends you signals, dizziness, cramps, new pain, that's your cue to pause, not push through. So as we go through these 6 coffee companions, keep this trio in mind. Timing, balance, and awareness. Cinnamon. Warm, fragrant, and often forgotten outside of desserts. May be one of the most underrated tools for older adults. When stirred into coffee, it does something remarkable. It helps stabilize blood sugar. Why does that matter? Because unstable blood sugar can quietly drain your muscles of energy, leaving you tired, weak, and foggy, even if you eat well. Let's take a real example. A retired teacher named John, 68, noticed he'd crash every afternoon. He didn't change much, except adding half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon, the gentler, true cinnamon, to his morning coffee. Within a few weeks, he wasn't nodding off after lunch anymore, and his energy stayed level. The reason is simple biology. Cinnamon helps improve insulin sensitivity, which means your muscles absorb nutrients more efficiently. And better fuel means stronger legs, steadier balance, and fewer sugar crashes. Safe way to use: half teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon stirred into your morning coffee. Avoid cassia cinnamon in large doses. It contains coumarin, which can stress the liver. Combine it with breakfast, not on an empty stomach. A small touch, a big shift, and a delicious aroma too. Now let's talk about something you probably already love: cocoa. Yes, the same ingredient from childhood hot chocolate. But when used unsweetened, cocoa powder is a quiet miracle for circulation. Our blood vessels stiffen as we age. That means muscles and organs get less oxygen, which leads to fatigue and slower recovery. Cocoa is rich in flavanols, compounds that help your blood vessels relax and deliver oxygen more efficiently. Evelyn, 72, learned this from her grandson, a fitness instructor. She added a teaspoon of unsweetened cocoa to her morning brew. Within weeks, Her morning walks felt lighter. Her blood pressure readings improved, and her doctor called it a textbook example of gentle lifestyle medicine. Safe way to use: 1 teaspoon of unsweetened natural cocoa powder, not drinking chocolate. Stir well, or blend for a mocha-like taste. Avoid adding sugar. A few drops of milk or cinnamon can soften the flavor naturally. Cocoa reminds us that energy isn't just about caffeine. It's about blood flow, the lifeline of every muscle and every memory. Collagen isn't just about vanity or skin care. It's structural. It's what keeps your joints smooth, your muscles flexible, your bones sturdy. After 60, collagen production drops sharply. That's why we start hearing more creaks, feeling more stiffness, or taking longer to recover after gardening or a walk. Robert, 70, learned this the hard way. He loved working in his garden, but his knees screamed every time he knelt down. His neighbors suggested collagen powder in coffee. Skeptical, but curious, he tried 1 scoop a day. 2 months later, he was back kneeling in the soil, no groaning, just humming. Science behind it. Collagen provides amino acids, glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, essential for rebuilding cartilage, tendons, and muscle tissue. And when taken with coffee, the increased blood flow helps distribute it efficiently through the body. How to use: 1 scoop, about 10 grams, of hydrolyzed collagen powder in hot coffee. Choose unflavored and dissolve completely. No taste, no texture, just smooth energy. It's not a quick fix, but over time, collagen can help you feel younger from the inside out. If you're finding this video helpful so far, pause and take a sip of your coffee with me. And if you're enjoying this conversation, hit that like button, share this with a friend, and subscribe to Senior Vital Health. We share gentle, evidence-based tips every week to help you stay strong, mobile, and independent after 60. Your support helps us keep this free and ad-free. Now, let's move to the next one. It's a small scoop that can make a big difference in muscle strength. Most people think protein powders are for bodybuilders, not grandparents. But the truth is, after 60, we actually need more protein to maintain the same amount of muscle we had at 40. Why? Because of something called anabolic resistance. The body becomes less responsive to protein signals over time. That means your morning egg or slice of toast may not be enough to trigger muscle repair anymore. Adding whey protein isolate, the cleanest, most digestible form, to your coffee gives your muscles the amino acid spark they need to rebuild. Helen, 67, started adding 1 scoop to her morning coffee after noticing her arms thinning. Within a month, her grip strength improved, and she could carry groceries without strain. Her doctor even commented, "Whatever you're doing, keep it up." How to use: 1 scoop, about 20 grams, of unflavored whey isolate in hot coffee. Blend or stir well. Ideal after breakfast or with a small meal. If you're lactose sensitive, look for whey isolate or hydrolyzed whey. They're easier on digestion. Think of this as feeding your muscles exactly what they've been quietly asking for all along. Now let's turn to something tiny, but mighty: chia seeds. Packed with omega-3 fatty acids, fiber, and plant protein, chia helps keep your digestion smooth, your energy stable, and your heart calm. When you blend or grind them before adding to coffee, they release a silky, nutty texture, a bit like a latte with benefits. George, 70, called chia his engine oil. He had struggled with constipation, bloating, and low energy. 1 teaspoon of ground chia in his coffee every morning, and within weeks, he noticed regular digestion and steadier mornings. How it works: fiber slows down sugar absorption, preventing energy crashes. Omega-3s reduce inflammation and support heart and brain function. Protein helps sustain muscles. How to use: 1 to 2 teaspoons ground chia seeds. Whole ones often pass undigested. Mix in hot coffee and let sit 2 to 3 minutes. Drink with water throughout the day. Chia soaks up fluid. It's gentle, safe, and perfect for anyone who wants steady, all-day energy without extra caffeine. Last but not least, the golden duo: turmeric with black pepper. Turmeric's active compound, curcumin, is one of the most studied anti-inflammatory agents in the world. It can help calm stiff joints, reduce pain, and even support brain and heart health. But curcumin on its own isn't easily absorbed. That's where black pepper comes in. Piperine, found in pepper, boosts absorption by up to 2,000%. Satoshi, 73, once gave up gardening because of knee pain. He added half a teaspoon of turmeric and a pinch of black pepper to his coffee each morning. 3 weeks later, he was back in the soil, smiling, pain-free, moving like himself again. How to use: half teaspoon turmeric powder plus a pinch of black pepper. Stir into hot coffee or mix with a bit of milk or honey for smoother taste. Avoid if you're on blood thinners. Check with your doctor first. Together, turmeric and pepper fight inflammation from the inside out, giving you back flexibility and peace of mind. Do: add cinnamon or cocoa to stabilize blood sugar and improve circulation. Use collagen or whey for daily muscle support. Use ground chia or turmeric with pepper for fiber and anti-inflammatory support. Avoid sugary creamers or flavored syrups that spike insulin. High doses or combining too many powders at once. Cassia cinnamon in excess. Turmeric if on blood thinners. Watch for dizziness or GI upset, your body adjusting. Hydration. Protein increases water needs. Signs of allergy or new medication side effects. Remember, small, steady changes win every time. Your coffee should still feel like you, just with a quiet upgrade. Q1. Can I use instant coffee for this? A. Absolutely. The key is the add-ins, not the coffee brand. Just avoid excessive sugar or artificial creamers. Q2. Can I add all 6 at once? A. Please don't. Start with 1 or 2, see how your body feels. Then rotate through them weekly for variety. Q3. What time of day is best? A. Morning, after or with breakfast, when your body is ready to absorb nutrients and your medications have settled. Q4. Can I skip collagen or protein if I already eat well? A. Maybe. But after 60, protein absorption drops, so a small supplement can help close that gap. Q5. Does turmeric really help with pain? A. For many people, yes, but it's not instant. It takes weeks of consistent use to reduce inflammation. So next time you pour that morning cup, remember, your coffee isn't just comfort. It's a canvas. A few thoughtful spoonfuls can turn it into gentle medicine for your muscles, your heart, and your future. Start small. Stay curious. Listen to your body. And if you found this helpful, please like this video, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more science-backed wisdom for aging well. Because aging isn't losing strength, it's learning how to nourish it. Cheers to your health, 1 cup at a time. This content is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. Always consult your doctor or pharmacist before changing your diet, especially if you take medication for blood pressure, diabetes, or clotting. Results vary with each person. These additions are not cures. They are supports for a healthier daily routine.